This is the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant American Express card, and this is your real world review, meaning we're going to take this card out into the real world and show you how the benefits actually work. And the way this video is going to work is I'll be alternating between my studio where I explain the benefit and tell you how it works step by step, and then we'll switch over to the real world to show you how it works. Let's kick things off. First up is the $300 dining credit. This is issued up to $300 per calendar year, issued as $25 per month, and it's valid for restaurant purchases worldwide. This is by far one of the easiest benefits to use. You just literally swipe your card at a restaurant and receive your credit a few days later. So let's go out into the real world at one of the most popular fast casual restaurants and give it a go. Always a super easy experience at Chipotle. And proving that this benefit actually worked, I went to my Amex dashboard online, and you can see there on September 5th, my transaction for $10.12. And then just 2 days later, September 7th, I got my Brilliant dining credit for the same amount. This next benefit is arguably the most valuable, or at least has the most potential to be the most valuable for you. It is the Free Night Award. This gives you one free night at a Marriott Bonvoy hotel. It's issued as a certificate every anniversary year. Its value is up to 85,000 points, and it's valid on standard rooms. Sorry, no suites, unless you get upgraded to a suite with the next benefit that we'll cover. The Free Night Award certificate expires 1 year after it's issued, and do take note here that it may take 8 to 12 weeks to be delivered to your online Marriott Bonvoy account, that is. Now allow me to show you a few different things in the real world here, beginning first with your online Marriott Bonvoy account. Where you want to go to actually see your certificate to verify that it has been deposited to your account and is ready for use is you log into the Marriott Bonvoy website, go to your name there in the top right hand corner, which is the main menu. When that next little thing slides out, click on Overview. On that next page that you see, just scroll down a bit, and what you'll see is a section called Earned Rewards with a tile that says Free Night Awards. And then there's a little link below that that says View Awards. So tap on View Awards, and the next page that follows will show you your certificate. I've got a variety of different Marriott Bonvoy cards, so that's why you see a number of Free Night Awards here, plus a few club level upgrades from the Ritz-Carlton card. And you can see right there with the red arrow, my 85K cert. That one's for my Ritz-Carlton card. The one from my Bonvoy Brilliant has not yet hit my account, but it will look very similar with the expiration date right next to it, so you know by when you have to use it. Next up, how do you actually use your certificate? Well, again, you want to search on the Marriott Bonvoy website, just like you would as if you were going to redeem points for an award stay. So back on the Marriott website, I searched for Dallas, Texas here, and I selected the checkbox that says use points/awards. Then I went to go find hotels. Looking through the various options I saw, I found the property that I've been wanting to stay at for quite a while on a trip out to the city there. It's the JW Marriott Dallas Arts District. Right now it's being advertised for just 53,000 points, so that's under the 85K maximum, so that property will be eligible if it's a standard room. So I clicked on View Rates, found the standard king room that was available, went to View Rates again, saw all the different options, and I just selected the member rate for redemption, 53,000 points per stay. So what you're really doing here is clicking on the points rate. Then when you go to the complete your booking checkout screen here, one of the options under redemption options will show you that, hey, I do have one Free Night Award and X amount of points if I wanted to use those instead to be used for this stay. So I can select the reward I want to use. There's my 85K cert, in this case from the Ritz-Carlton card, but same thing for the Bonvoy Brilliant. Scroll on down, then select Book Now, and it's a done deal. Your confirmation will then follow. And always for a little bit of fun here, I like to see what the cash rate would have been for the same room on the same date at the same property. So going through that whole process with a cash rate, it was going to be $659.02. And since the Free Night Award certificate covers the base rate, fees, and taxes, it will literally be that entire amount, $659.02, for nothing out of pocket for me, which is awesome. How about a little taste of the property itself out in the real world? Here we go. And to prove that the free night award covered the base rate, taxes, and fees, so I was literally going to be $0 out of pocket for the night, here's a copy or a screenshot of my folio upon checkout showing a lovely $0, 0 cents. Gotta love it. On to the next benefit, Marriott Bonvoy Platinum Elite status. One of my personal favorites because as I see it, this is the sweet spot of the entire program. So you're aware, this benefit automatically unlocks Platinum Elite status each year. It does not issue any Elite Night credits. So translation, you'll be a Platinum Elite member with 0 nights stayed. Normally, to qualify for Platinum Elite status the traditional way, you'd have to stay 50 nights per year to unlock that status. So it's a pretty big requirement for people who don't travel a whole lot, which is why if you travel 49 nights or fewer per year, this benefit to just unlock it outright is super cool. And there are a lot of great benefits that happen at this level as well. Here's a screenshot of the ones from the Marriott Bonvoy website. The ones that really stand out to me that I value the most are now going to be shown to you with a green check mark. You'll earn 50% more bonus points on all of your paid stays. Just being a part of the Marriott Bonvoy program, signing up for free, you earn 10 points per dollar. So 50% more of that means you're now earning 15 points per dollar. Directly below that, we have enhanced room upgrades, and this level at Platinum does include select suites. There's also a welcome gift choice. So you can either get more bonus points, a breakfast that is comped, or an amenity that may vary from one property to the other, so always inquire. At the bottom there is lounge access, which is fantastic. If breakfast is offered in that lounge, then that doubles as your breakfast benefit and lounge benefit. For properties that don't have lounges, then you'll be given your breakfast benefit, if you choose it, at their restaurant. There's also 4 p.m. late checkout. At most properties that is guaranteed, which is super cool, and free in-room Wi-Fi at the highest speed, which is typically paid for if you don't have Platinum status. So yeah, the Platinum Elite tier unlocks a bunch of benefits. So let me show you actually a bunch of these in the real world because I was able to experience a lot of them when I went to that JW Marriott upon check-in. So check it out here, starting with my room upgrade to one of their corner rooms, which had floor to ceiling glass windows on 2 sides with a great view. Then for that free Wi-Fi benefit, here's a little flow that I screenshotted for you all. I went to connect in my room, enter the room number and my last name. The standard Wi-Fi was $14.95 per day. So even at gold status, you get that for free. But at Platinum, I was able to get the top tier, $19.95 per day. So that can really add up if you're staying somewhere for a multi-night itinerary. But that was great. I then connected and I was good to go from there. I also ran a speed test, so download, upload speeds were phenomenal. So if you do any sort of video conferencing or streaming of videos or stuff like that, this is awesome. I then got to experience lounge access twice. So first after checking in toward the evening session where they had a nice array of hors d'oeuvres. A lot of properties do like wine and cookies or something, but this one went way overboard and had an amazing display here. So check this out. After all that, this lounge also is one of the ones that served hot breakfast in the morning, so it doubled as my breakfast/lounge benefit. So here's me going back to the lounge on day 2 in the morning session for their breakfast display. Then there was late checkout. My trip has come to an end, and yes, I was able to confirm late checkout all the way to 4 p.m. Right now it is 3:27. I'm not going to juice out every single minute. I have other stuff to do, but having an extra 2/3 of a day or so to do whatever you want, relax, be productive, whatever it may be, is fantastic. So late checkout is one of my favorite benefits and most used by far. It's awesome. And finally, 50% more base points. However, because I paid $0 on this trip here, I wasn't able to earn 50% more points because no points were earned. So what I did for you all here is I screenshotted from my Marriott app a previous stay that I did in April of that year, showing how I earned 50% more. So this is at the Westin Rancho Mirage Golf Resort and Spa. It was a 3-night stay, and you can see the total amount of points earned was 28,259. And then here's how it was broken down. Just my base points, which is earned on the base rate of the room, that earned me 18,839. Then as a Platinum Elite, I would earn 50% more of that. So what's half of roughly 18K? Well, roughly 9,000. So the extra 9,420 was my Elite bonus for the roughly 28K total. And that's a great way to earn points a lot faster in the Marriott Bonvoy program because having more points means more free nights even faster. I love being a Platinum Elite, and I have a feeling you will too. All right, so since I'm showing you how the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant Card works in the real world, I'd also like to introduce you to a better way to solve problems in the real world with today's sponsor, Brilliant. A very fitting name if you ask me. If you've ever wanted to get better at thinking, problem solving, or just understanding the world around you, then Brilliant is the learning app for you. It's got thousands of interactive lessons in everything from math and science to programming and AI. What's awesome is that it feels less like studying and much more like playing a fun game. They've got a perfect mix of challenging problems, a little friendly competition, and daily nudges to keep you motivated, which is really helpful when pursuing your goals. It's also little wonder that their method is 6 times more effective than simply passively watching a lecture video. And that's because the content is created by a team of award-winning teachers, researchers, and professionals from places like Stanford, MIT, and many others. I've been especially liking the AI courses. They give you a great introduction to better understand what's happening under the hood of generative AI models, both with AI fundamentals and how neural engines actually work. And if you've ever wanted to better identify trends, visualize large data sets, and make better informed decisions, be sure to check out their courses on data analysis. So if you're ready to improve your reasoning skills in just a few minutes a day, go to brilliant.org/Mark Reese to give Brilliant a try. And when you're ready to level up, that link will also give you 20% off an annual premium subscription. Now back to our real world review. Next benefit, 25 Elite Night credits. To avoid any sort of confusion here, these credits count towards earning Elite status. In other words, they take the place of physically staying a night at a hotel and are awarded to you every calendar year. Since this credit card already gives you automatic Marriott Bonvoy Platinum Elite status, you'll therefore begin each year as a Platinum Elite with 25 nights stayed towards the next level, which would be Titanium. So whereas the previous benefit of Platinum Elite status on its own made you a Platinum Elite with 0 nights stayed, now with this next benefit, you're going to be a Platinum Elite with 25 nights stayed. Which, for those of you who are frequent travelers and are aspiring to get the Titanium Elite status, this is a nice boost because that level requires 75 nights per year, where now, 75 minus 25, you only have to stay 50 more nights instead. To verify in the real world that you did receive these credits to your account, you want to look out for an email. I received this one here on January 21st, so look out for it sometime in January. And also when you log into your Bonvoy account, once again, go to that overview tab And there you'll be able to see your nights this year. So for me, it was 46, for instance. Directly underneath that, it says nights this year with an arrow. Click on that, which is a link. It'll then expand with this pop-up window, showing you the breakdown of all your nights. So I had 3 nights stayed. Bonus nights were 43, so 40 from credit cards, 3 from a promotional thing that went on, bringing me to my total of 46. Now, these 25 from a credit card will appear on that credit card line where it says Marriott Bonvoy credit card. The reason why I have 40 here is because you can earn up to 25 with the Bonvoy Brilliant and up to 15 more on the business credit card side. So 25 plus 15 is the 40. But if you just have the Bonvoy Brilliant, that line should say 25 sometime early in the year. Moving right along to our next benefit. This is the Earned Choice Award. It's called earned because you earn it after spending $60,000 on your Bonvoy Brilliant card in a calendar year. You can earn a maximum of 1 of these per year, and to view the award choices at your disposal after meeting that spend threshold, you can go to that link right there on the screen. I'll also put a clickable version down below in the description box so you can view it very easily too. But should you want to see it, here's a screenshot of what it looks like. And the current options are to get 5 nightly upgrade awards to apply toward each night of your stay to get upgraded to a better room, up to a suite. You can also choose to get another 85K free night certificate, or 50,000 Marriott Bonvoy points, or $1,000 off a bed from any Marriott Bonvoy retail brand. Now, there ain't no way I'm gonna go spend 60 grand on this card just to unlock a special page on the website to choose a benefit like this. Because even if I had 60 grand of spend to spend, I wouldn't be doing it on this card personally. Just know that in the real world, if you achieve this, they should send you an email notifying you that the spend has been recognized and completed, and then you'll be able to log into your Bonvoy account through the link in that email, and then select one of those options for you. The process is very simple and straightforward. Let's cover another benefit. Priority Pass Select. This will give you access to over 1,200 airport lounges worldwide. Now, first, what you want to do is enroll in your Amex account, then activate on PriorityPass.com to create a Priority Pass account, which will allow you to view your digital membership card, search for lounge locations, etc. Then once you've completed those steps to actually get into one of these lounges, you'll show your Priority Pass card, digital or physical, and your boarding pass at the front desk, and you can bring up to 2 free guests with you. If you have more than 2 guests, just be prepared to pay the day pass rate for those additional guests, and this benefit is valid for lounges only, including the Minute Suites location. And I say that because this Priority Pass Select membership with Amex cards excludes non-lounge locations. So to activate, go to your Amex account, log in online, and go to the Rewards and Benefits tab there at the top. Then in the submenu that appears below it, click on Benefits. Scroll down on the page until you see the Priority Pass Select benefit appear, and there'll be a link or a button there to enroll and activate your membership. That takes care of the Amex activation or enrollment there. Then you go over to the Priority Pass website to create your Priority Pass account and activate it with them to therefore get your login info for Priority Pass. Once you've done that, then you'll be able to log into the Priority Pass app. Go to the card section down there at the bottom and view your digital pass, which has a QR code to scan at the front desk. Then in the coming weeks, you'll receive your welcome kit by mail where you'll have your physical card, at least for as long as they continue mailing those out. By now, I'm sure many of you out there are familiar with the standard airport lounge experience, which is why in this video, I wanted to do something a little bit different and showcase the rarely seen Minute Suites experience. These are literally small suites that are totally private with a door and a couch in there with a little bed that can roll out as well, a small desk to work at, little TV as well, and some amenities that you can buy for an additional fee. And with Priority Pass, your card gets you in for a full hour at no additional charge. For additional time beyond that first hour, you can pay as you go. And here's a screenshot from the Priority Pass app of the one at the DFW location by date D23, by the way. And feel free to read this if you want to see what their rates are and some additional terms and conditions that apply. Anyway, since very few people talk about this or showcase it, I thought I'd do so in this video. So enjoy. Now for a benefit that we see across a lot of premium travel cards, although if you don't already have one, this is quite helpful. It's the fee credit for global entry or a TSA Precheck. Now this reimburses you for the application fee for either program. Global entry is currently up to a $120 statement credit. It's available once every 4 years. And for TSA Precheck, it's up to an $85 statement credit. And this one's available every 4.5 years. Yes, both programs last for 5 years, but you can renew a bit early. That way you don't have a lapse in your benefit and have to scramble at the last minute. So nice to do it early. I currently have global entry. It's not going to expire by the time this video is being made, so I can't show you the enrollment process, but here are the real world links for you. Global entry and TSA Precheck. So just go to those sites and there you'll be able to see the instructions and process to enroll or renew. Then just simply charge the application fee directly to your card, and within a few weeks you'll receive a statement credit to reimburse you for that cost. Up next, we have a benefit that is quite controversial, especially for people who are in the know about good value. It's called the $100 Marriott Bonvoy Property Credit. This one is only valid at 2 Marriott brands, specifically the Ritz-Carlton and the St. Regis. A 2-night minimum stay is required, but you can use this benefit an unlimited amount of times per year. To get it to work, you must book a special rate. It may appear as $100 USD property credit or $100 USD property credit luxury credit card rate. You must pay with your Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant Card, and this credit for $100 will be issued as a statement credit on your hotel bill upon checkout, not on your credit card statement. And for that reason, if you're going to use this, I would recommend checking out in person and getting a nice printout of your folio at the front desk to verify that you received it. The $100 credit is valid for qualifying purchases on property, and this will include dining, spa services, and hotel recreational activities that are not managed by a third party. It therefore excludes property fees, taxes, gratuities, and the cost of the room itself. Be sure to note there at the bottom, back-to-back stays within a 24-hour period at the same property are considered one stay. Allow me to show you how this special rate surfaces during the booking process in the real world. Now on Marriott's website here, I found the Ritz-Carlton Fort Lauderdale. Searching for a couple nights here in September, there's a little layover text that says special rate available. So I clicked on the view rates button for their guest room for 1 king bed, and when those rates appeared, one of the options did say $100 USD property credit, and that's what you're looking for. The cool thing here is that compared to the flexible rate, which has a decent cancellation policy, it was actually the same amount of money per night. So between those two, the $100 property credit is a much better deal. However, is it a good deal speaking broadly? Likely not. So the actual total for this 2-night stay here at this rate would have been $1,013.61. But this same property for the same night through the Amex Fine Hotels and Resorts program was $1,032 all in, including fees and taxes here. So basically that's an additional $18.39. A tiny bit more expensive through Amex, but look what you get through Amex for the extra $18. You get a room upgrade when available, daily breakfast for 2 people, guaranteed 4 p.m. late checkout, noon check-in when available, complimentary Wi-Fi, and an experience credit, which can be used for spa or food and beverage and stuff like that. And guess what? That's also $100. But perhaps the easiest option to get more value than just a $100 credit is to go through the Marriott Stars or Luminous programs, which are basically travel advisor special packages and rates that give you a bunch of benefits that are similar to what we saw with the Amex Fine Hotels and Resorts program. The main difference here is that these are actually Marriott programs being offered to you through a travel advisor. So it's more like a direct booking. If you want to learn more about this, this is a great article written by 1 Mile at a Time, and they also mention all the benefits that you get when booking these elevated properties through these special rates. I actually experienced this myself a few years ago at the Ritz-Carlton Key Biscayne, Miami, and I was able to see here the Stars exclusive rate through the authorized travel advisor only rate because the advisor that I worked with provided me with a code to unlock this. And instead of just a $100 credit, look what it unlocked for me. A $250 property credit once per stay, a room upgrade subject to availability at the time of check-in, complimentary buffet breakfast for 2, guaranteed 4 p.m. late checkout, an additional $100 property credit once per stay, so now $350 in credits all in, although that's not typical, and complimentary in-room Wi-Fi. All these types of programs, by the way, with the credits, early check-in, late checkout, breakfast, and more, require cash stays, so you're not going to be able to redeem points in certificates. But if you're going to do a cash rate anyway and you want to get in with these Stars or Luminous program benefits, then you're going to have to work through a travel agency. And the one that I used for that Key Biscayne stay was LUXE Travel Pro. The experience was fantastic, super quick communication, and it could not have been any easier. And this agency is partnered with a bunch of awesome discount programs and special VIP perk programs too, including Virtuoso, World of Hyatt Privé, and of course Marriott Stars and Luminous, as we're talking about in this video. So if you'd like to explore this more, go to luxetravelpro.com and get in touch. I say all of this to you because the Stars program and others are way more valuable than just the $100 property credit rate. And there was no way I was going to go spend $1,200 to $1,500 to book a kind of lousy rate here just for the purpose of this video. So instead, here's some footage from my trip at the Ritz-Carlton Key Biscayne, which included a $100 credit and so much more. Finally, here at the end, we have the benefit of earning rewards on your purchases. So the reward structure is currently 6 points per dollar at Marriott hotels, triple at restaurants worldwide, also triple on flights when you book them directly with the airlines, and then double on your other purchases as the base rate. To confirm that you earned the right number of points per the type of transaction that was actually performed, you can go to your online Amex account here, click on rewards and benefits in the top menu, then down to the rewards summary. I then chose a date range where I could show all of you a variety of different types of purchases here. So here in orange, I had a restaurant purchase for dining that earned triple points. Then my Marriott stay at that Westin that earned 6 points per dollar, and then double points on other non-category purchases, which worked perfectly all the way through there as well. And that is a wrap for your real-world review of this awesome top-tier Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant American Express card. Also, if you'd like me to keep you up to date about great credit card offers and before they expire, click the link down below in the description to sign up for my totally free credit card offer alerts. Additionally, if you'd like to earn more cash back when you shop online, check out Rakuten as well. You can even switch your reward preference from cashback to Amex membership rewards points if you like. And to try Brilliant to develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills with fun, interactive courses. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.